going to move over here and we're going to look at another experiment. As I move over here, watch me as I come over here. This experiment I thought was really, really cool. Okay, let's look at it. Now, in this experiment, what they're trying to do is, this gentleman basically wanted to find out, okay, fine, does the acidity affect the density of eggs? I don't know. He went out to do the experiment. So I challenged him to do that. And what he did basically, he used vinegar. See, and he took a picture of the things that he used, vinegar, and right here he had an egg, and he had that looked like a 400 milliliter beaker with water in there, and then he took a picture of the things that he used. These are the equipment that he used, electronic balance. This is the brand of egg that he used. Coming back here, this is when he dropped the egg inside the solution, okay? These are the type of eggs, so he's trying to show you exactly what he did right here. This also is another picture of the type of egg. And then up there, this is just different information. Now here, he's showing you what textbook he used. So he's also trying to cite his abstract. His abstract basically said in this experiment, people may know that vinegar have a pH below 7, which makes it what? More acidic. He says, in our research, we came to conclude that vinegar is an acid. Therefore, we decided to have vinegar interact with the eggs. Our most interesting result was that in all 6 trials, some densities increase and some decrease. Since some of the eggs had different masses, the density after being soaked varied. This experiment can be applied to the real world in many ways. One way is how it can be used to explain how vinegar affects objects. I think that's wonderful. And that right there, that's his title. This is his hypothesis right here. It says, when eggs are soaked in vinegar, their density will decrease. Topic, does acid affect density of egg? Procedures. He has all of his procedures right here, and he explains what he was doing. Okay? And here, application. Is application, he says right here, application and recommendation. We would apply this experiment to anyone studying pH or density. Then he said, we recommend this experiment to students searching for effect of acid on objects. Okay. Then he came in and then he talked about his data. He gave the data right here. This is his data right here. That he came over and he talked about the purpose. Why in the world do we want to do this? He said the purpose of this project is to discover if the density of eggs change when associated with vinegar. Problem, what is the effect of vinegar on eggs? In conclusion, I thought this was very profound. This is what he said. In conclusion, the density of eggs after being soaked in vinegar varies. If you have a different mass, then the density will be different. What happens if in this experiment is that according to the mass of each egg, the density increase and decrease. We soaked 1 egg for 1 day and 5 eggs in the next day. When we left the 6th egg out for 1 day, it aired out and got flimsy. I guess they're saying that it got a little weak in terms of the structure of the out part of the egg. Then he said, with that being said, the density of eggs after being soaked in vinegar increases and decreases according to their masses. I believe that was well done. This experiment, I believe, was very successful. The student also showed what they did. These are the different trials that they did, and see what they did. They put numbers on the inside. They put numbers on the inside of the cups to differentiate. Okay? Wonderful. Wonderful job. This is just examples of students doing excellent work. Okay? Okay, so what does this mean? This means that if you challenge students to do, they will step up to the plate. And hopefully, in this case, as you can see, hit a home run. Okay? So, in your classes, across America, across Canada, internationally, wherever you are, challenge your students to go above and beyond, and you never know. Maybe you surprise yourself what they can do. All right? This is Andrew Guy for Andrew Guy Speaks.com, reminding you that I'm impacting lives for a better tomorrow, in and outside of the classroom. Take care. Peace.